Hey there, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.
Great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time, because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Oubre. Green is out there with ABC. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Curry in a...
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instincts.
Curry with a wide open look. That three off the mark. Here's Doncic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
Outside Curry. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Nailed from three-point land.
Staying alert and aware, Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Richardson outside. Pass to Porzingis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. No good that time. Great D that time from Oubre. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Richardson.
And when you see Wiggins starting to develop that mindset, that mental edge, knows he has the defender in trouble, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
You know, you think about Wiggins, drafted #1 overall a few years ago. So many high expectations, and to be fair and honest, he's met most of them.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Well, you know, it's not been easy for Andrew Wiggins the last few seasons, guys. The production has just fallen short of expectations. He was a #1 pick back in his draft class and really has struggled to live up to what the fans have expected him to be.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green, no luck. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Hardaway against Oubre. Out to Porzingis.
And this is why Green is a defensive player of the year candidate every year. Just his activity on that side of the ball.
The pass to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And with Wiggins, he's clearly a talented player, Clark, but people just want more from him.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and a lot of it is a matter of consistency. And when the expectations are high, being a former overall #1 pick, that pressure can affect you. But I think if Wiggins can just lock into being consistent, all of that will subside. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Doncic with the steal, and now the fast break. Doncic with the ball, and the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic using quick, active hands. The fast break started beautifully because of it.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3. Richardson against Wiggins, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wiggins surveying the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Clark, no doubt you've been through this many times. The regular season is a grind. I think you said that before. Do the veteran players need to teach the young guys how to handle that schedule?
I clearly think, Kevin, that the veterans can be helpful, but there's nothing like firsthand experience, and you really have to experience the length and the grueling nature of the season to understand how you best can weather the schedule. But veterans certainly can be helpful.
Is there a rookie wall, Clark? Is that true?
Yeah, I think there is one. Clearly, I hit it, and most rookies that I've talked to during my time and beyond find a period in that season when they bump into that wall. You know, with Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era, hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. You talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP, 6th all-time in scoring. Most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
On when you see that step-back 3, Clark, for Doncic, shades of James Harden, the way he gets that shot off.
And you know what? They say Luka's deceleration, hitting the brakes and stopping suddenly, is top-notch, just like James Harden's. So that's quite a compliment. A lot of that is footwork and balance.
Take a break.
But I think his quickness, too, guys, has been a little bit underrated. This guy is a little better athlete than he gets credit for.
That free throw, no good.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Good on the second free throw. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. That shot off the mark.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Wiggins dishes to Green. Wiggins outside, fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Doncic. The Warriors making the shot. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Curry. It's tipped. Doncic with the steal. 4-on-3 break. A floater. Hardaway, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And it's Green missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
Clark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic.
Yes.
Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. DeMarcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Gasol is also in that list.
Yeah, you'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
Here's Green. That one, no good. Great D that time from Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level, that's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Launches a 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
Warriors trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry, good.
And Kevin, that 3-ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Richardson finds Porzingis, and here is Powell. Here's Doncic, and Pascal pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boy, that's a smart drive by Wiggins. That's reading the defense and making it happen.
And so here is Dallas. The Warriors making the shot. Porzingis inside. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 27 points per game last season, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
Powell, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Oubre following the score by Dallas. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith, and the 3-ball is good. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Warriors trail by 7. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 9 points.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there, Kevin. I mean, Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. I asked which players he was looking at on the scouting report, and he said Josh Richardson is their bellwether. A great defender and long-range threat. He's a worker, and we've got to make him work tonight. Although, Kevin, working is what got Josh Richardson here in the first place.
Thank you, David. Here's Wiggins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Richardson. The Warriors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. He's off on the first.
And the Mavericks seem to have done the hard part, acquiring a potential franchise player in Luka Doncic.
And you know, guys, we've seen it, but in this league, 1 star isn't enough. That's why I think the trade for Porzingis was a good gamble. If he can stay healthy, they have an inside-outside star combo to build on.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Mavericks leading by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Powell. Kicks to Doncic. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Golden State.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Cauley Stein is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Doncic outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. And Curry, here we go. Bucket is good. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Curry brings the double, and Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Porzingis looking it over. Pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks it to Cauley Stein. 5 to shoot. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. And that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 6. Poke loose. Bazemore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
And so Bazemore nails both of them. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bounce pass, Porzingis. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice
Take a break.
to get off to a good start.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. All free throws good from Doncic. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. And 12 points for Steph Curry.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Doncic. Out to Porzingis. Fires the three. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Bazemore against Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And here's some numbers on Bazemore. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
The first free throw is good. And so Bazemore nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And stolen by Bazemore. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Curry.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
So tenacious in the open floor. Give Wiggins some room to run, and he takes advantage of it.
Hardaway kicks to Cauley-Stein. There's the pass to Brunson. To end the run. Dallas no good that time either. Warriors leading by 14. Curry finds Bazemore. Down low. Here's Chris. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Well, the number 33 pick in the 2018 draft, Jalen Brunson, off to a pretty good start.
Oh, I tell you what, this guy is so solid. He was the Naismith Player of the Year and a 2-time champion at Villanova. No surprise to see him handling this business in the pros because he's all business.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 19-7 run. Yes, that goes in. Pascal's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Brunson, guarded by Curry. Brunson, no good. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Brooklyn. Curry against Hardaway. Passes it to Brunson. Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up. Here's Porzingis, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Porzingis has got 14.
You know, Porzingis is a guy who's used to having to fight his way through the defense, and good balance allowed him to do that there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry finds Wiggins. Back to Curry. Tipped away. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And it's Wiggins missing. Mavericks trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Here's Bazemore. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Right side Porzingis, just 5 on the clock. Over Curry. Bank shot, no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The pass to Cauley-Stein. Now Porzingis to the inside. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Over Wiggins. They get the rebound. Cauley-Stein. And he banks in the layup. Cauley-Stein's got his first bucket of the night.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Brunson. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, They should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
That's tipped. Here's Green. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Wanamaker. Passes it to Pascal. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Doncic against Bazemore. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 11 points with that bucket from Doncic.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Wanamaker the pass to Bazemore. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about the numbers on Draymond Green? A very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
The free throw dropped for Bazemore.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Porzingis. Great D that time from Green.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
You know, we talk a lot about confidence right there. Porzingis showed plenty of it.
Pass to Chris. Back to Wanamaker. Green taking his time here. Pass to Pascal. Can't connect from short range. Dallas shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Baseline J on the way. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Wanamaker. Chris with it. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porzingis passes to Richardson. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Richardson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew, for you personally, a great first half. You really got to the rim a lot of times. What are you seeing out there?
Just a mindset to attack the rim early, try to mark my presence.
We certainly saw you in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, they got a nice advantage in the free throw department. I wish I was a shooter. They've been the one taking the direct approach. They're driving the lane, being physical, and forcing the opposing D into tight spots. And that's got them a lot of points at the line and the lead.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Mavericks trailed by 7. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. ABC is out there with Green. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Curry. And it's Wiggins in a 2-guard. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Greg has done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Richardson. Here's Wiggins. Passes to Curry. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Hardaway with it. Now defended by Oubre. Pass to Doncic. Over Green. That one a little long. Warriors leading by 5. Shoots. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Green's got his first basket of the night. Pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Doncic. And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 22 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry's shot is good.
How about the precision there from the crafty one? Curry expertly fighting through the D on those type of shots.
Passes it to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. There's the dish to Powell. Ball's knocked loose. Green against Richardson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Curry against Doncic. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Doncic with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
Richardson against Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry. Shoots over Doncic. No good off the back of the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
First free throw is good.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
And he can't hit the second. Well, out of Canada by way of Stanford University, 6'11" power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner, very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
Here's Curry with the three. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now.
Oh, wow. Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Curry kicks to Green. Got a piece of it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Richardson finds Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 26 points. Timeout called the Warriors.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Golden State also making a change. Lee's checked in. Up top, Curry. Lee outside. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. For the tie, Kleber, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Doncic outside. They double him with Green. Doncic passes to Richardson. Slammed in by Richardson.
Capable of running the offense, Doncic fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Curry outside. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Richardson. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. The drive by Green and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game. Shooting two.
Also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic against Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, Kevin, I mean, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
2.
The first one falls.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Burke, he's checked in for Dallas. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's ABC. He dishes it to Lee. Clock at 6. Oubre kicks to Curry. Warriors getting another chance here. ABC passes to Green. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
The Warriors leading. Lee outside. Oubre outside. ABC passes to Lee. Here's Oubre. Richardson covering. And there's the pass to Curry. Shoots over Burke. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 19 points.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Burke dishes to Powell. Richardson against Lee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Poole. Kleba with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Outside Hardaway. Burke the pass to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Burke. And that one comes up a bit short. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. And a wide open look for Lee. Connects from 3-point range. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Burke kicks to Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Mavericks trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doubled by Lee. Richardson finds Burke, and he gets it to go. Burke's got his first 2 points of the night.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Poole. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The inside. Richardson covering. No good from Lee. A floater. Richardson, no luck. Warriors leading by 7. And it's Lee penetrating. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Richardson outside. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Hardaway. How he did last season. Averaged about 18 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Lee passes to Green. He can't hit that time. Good D by Hardaway. Richardson dishes to Burke. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Warriors leading by 7. ABC passes to Lee. Here's Poole. Outside, Green. .153 left to play in the 3rd. That shot, no good. Here's Richardson, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. The Mavericks have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
2 shots.
That's good from Richardson. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Johnson comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Pass to ABC. 1:33 left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Poole. Goes back up. Johnson with the block. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Golden State moving the ball around. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's Richardson. Drops it in from 11 feet. Richardson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Outside, Green. Pass to Poole. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. And the pass to Burke. 12 seconds left in the third. Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They've got James Johnson, Luka Doncic out there with Richardson. Then there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Dallas. Richardson's running. Yep, that one goes. Richardson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. Here's Wanamaker. Richardson covering. Passes it to Pascal. Shoots the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic feeling it out. 5 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. Porzingis inside. Good on the bucket.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Here's Poole. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Finney-Smith kicks to Richardson. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Richardson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Wanamaker. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Finney-Smith. Feeds it to Doncic. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Wanamaker gets it to go. And now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Drills it from outside.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Doncic. True on the 14-footer. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
taking exactly what the defense gives him. Doncic exploiting whatever he sees out there. Does a nice job seeing the game.
The pass to Wanamaker. Here's Poole. Johnson with the block. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Comparisons being drawn between Kristaps Porzingis and Dirk Nowitzki for their height and skill level, understandably so, and in many eyes, fitting that Porzingis is now a Dallas Maverick.
And Clark, looking at those 2 players you just mentioned, Nowitzki 7 foot tall, Porzingis 7'3".
Yeah, you take a look at those guys, and the difference really, I think, is the athleticism of Porzingis. He moves a little better, he bounces a little higher, and as he's gotten stronger, I think center might be his natural position, whereas Dirk was really better suited to being a power forward.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, with Porzingis, the potential is really exciting. I mean, with his size and skill set, I think he's got a chance to be a dominant force for a long time.
Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Brad Wanamaker. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 4. Now here's Curry. He feeds it to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiggins, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Scoring barrage from Wiggins. Aggressive, focused. No one's been able to hold him down all night.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Curry against Richardson. Over Curry. Richardson, no luck. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Wiggins against Doncic. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 16th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Curry. Floats it up for Wiggins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Richardson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Warriors leading by 6. Pascal, the pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. Doncic with the steal, and here's the break. So it's Richardson with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
5 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 4. Johnson right side. And no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's Green missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Warriors. Outside Hardaway. Poked away and stolen by Chris. Bazemore dishes to Curry. Richardson against Wiggins. Left side Curry shoots over Doncic, and again no good by Golden State.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass first mentality at this point.
Warriors leading by 4. Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Spectacular move Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Dallas calls timeout. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. ABC's checked in for Golden State. Kelly Oubre comes in for Kent Bazemore. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside, Porzingis. Wiggins trying to free himself up. Porzingis on the follow.
You know, with that top-shelf athleticism and the 7-3 frame, Porzingis always a threat for a putback jam.
Timeout called the Warriors. Outside Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. 2 points. That one goes. 6 points for ABC.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Looking to get back on track here. Hardaway, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And the basket is good. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Oubre outside. Kicks it to Curry. Pass to ABC. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Pascal. Over Porzingis. And too long on the shot. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Warriors leading by 10. Wiggins inside the line. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Wiggins has got 28.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The pass to Curry. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Doncic. Hardaway against Oubre. Will not go. This is off the front iron. He kicks it to Curry. Good on the 13-footer. Curry's got 21 in the game.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
From deep, Richardson. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Passes to ABC. At the top of the key, Curry. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry with another miss.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
Yeah, I mean, a loss would have given them a horrendous 0-4 mark in the season series, so I thought they did very well to avoid that fate.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Steph Curry.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Wiggins against Richardson. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wiggins passes to ABC. Shoots from the baseline. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Doncic against Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. She's the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.